My name is Tallulah and this is my vlog. Yes, darling, good to be back. I'm good. I'm just dans la cuisine. I'm in the kitchen and I'm vlogging live to you, darling. It is a grave state of... Lulu, have to introduce the... Oh, bonjour, Lulu. I know this is a vlog, not a serious episode, but one gets a little carried away when the camera goes action. Anyway, darling, back to the state of affairs. The state of affairs are bleak. I am here simply because things are a little negative dans le monde. Baby, things are grave. There's a lot of negativity out there, to be frank. That's a very serious point. There's the brink of a new ice age, perhaps, with things melting and polar bears in a pickle. And there's a serious migration crisis. There's a lot of things, as well as our political climate en ce moment, which are cause for concern. The thing to do, darling, is to take a hold of one's energy and not fall down like a dead dog and instead battle against it. Yes. What would Joan of Arc said? Oh, my ears popped. I've gotten so excited. I've lost sensation in my ear. Mother Teresa on the streets of Calcutta did not simply lie down and let the situation get the better of her. No, and neither should you. No, darling. Winston Churchill says, never, ever, ever give up. There we go. And these are the kind of people that we need to be calling to mind because it is a war. Basically, one has to retain one's sense of positivity because as soon as you put on the news or read a tweet, one is threatened. One's own sense of calm, hope, and joie de vivre. And so, without any further ado, the revolution continues one sandwich at a time, darling, which is essentially a revolution against mediocrity. It's standing up for positivity in the kitchen because, quite frankly, if one does not make an effort for oneself in one's kitchen, how can one possibly hope to make an effort or a difference when one steps out of one's own kitchen door? Now, that's quite a lot to take in. But the thing about it is, Crocs shouldn't be a part of your kitchen vocabulary. I mean, one is trying to inspire oneself, not have an accidental flick down at the foot and then get a little dismal, a little worried. So this vlog is all going to be about the revolution in the kitchen, saving the world one sandwich at a time. What does that mean? Sounds a little esoteric. Well, no, darling. Every single week, I am going to be giving a new sandwich recipe to tackle an issue. So, if any of you have pressing issues that one would like tackled with a sandwich, please leave it in the comments below. Anything you like to do with that might be hampering your sense of self, your sense of positivity. If you're feeling a little bleak, don't feel bleak on your own, darling. Listen, 1 in 2 Americans are single, so I know full well there's a lot of people on their own in the kitchen, and that shouldn't be a cause of sadness. Darling, far from it. That should be a moment where you put on your... And look, have a feather boa at hand. I do. I have a feather boa because if things get a bit grim, you might just need to look at your feather boa and maybe put it on. You know, one should not be constricted in one's own kitchen with what one wears around one's neck. As long as it's not a boa constrictor. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend zoo animals. Anyway, so yes. That is the point of this vlog, to continue what I started with feathers and toast, darling, but in vlog format, whatever that exactly means. I think basically it means I'm coming at you on a weekly basis, and it's very personal, darling. It's like a conversation. So if you have an idea or a comment on something that I may have said and like to contribute, feel free, don't hold back. In fact, comment, tweet, do whatever you do in the modern digital age. Merci. So the first sandwich of the week. Yes, darling, because there will be going forth many sandwiches of the week. The first sandwich of the week is the sandwich to inspire revolution. And that is the roast beef sandwich. Roast beef is packed with iron and protein, and one needs to have fortitude when one is fighting a revolution, darling. We can't have anemics on the battlefield against negativity. So if you are vegan, maybe half a ton of spinach in between 2 bits of brown bread should do the trick. Otherwise, if you do eat meat, allons-y, bon appétit, and I shall see you next week.